The Fargo 5, I'm Conrad Fargo. Hey, subscribe. I want you to just press the subscribe button, please. Press the like, smash the like button on YouTube, which is where we are. We're here with Jessica Kuehn from Beautiful Intuition. She's the intuitive bad A, and she is doing not one but two events on December 8th and December 9th. Mm-hmm. Jessica, why don't you tell us in chronological order? Why don't you tell us what's going on?
Sounds good. Yes, I'm going to be doing two different events at Mystic Moth Studio. That's in West Fargo. It's just north of the Lights. I think it's called the Northern Lights, actually. So on Friday, December 8th at 10 a.m., I'm hosting...
Is that down near Eagle Run? I'm sorry.
Oh, it's okay. It's just north of 32nd.
North of 32nd?
On Cheyenne.
On Cheyenne.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Down near Eagle Run there. On Cheyenne Street, over in the new area. Okay, where that big giant... thing. Okay.
Yeah, it's like the building next to the giant building.
Okay, because you're always talking about Mystic Moth
Studio.
Studio.
Yes, I love them. So I shop there personally all the time too. So I love to do events there too.
Okay, and I've never been there. So what kind of a place is this? You have a business relationship with them, obviously. You're always doing your events there. What's your relationship with them like?
Yeah, I just love to shop there. So I started talking to the owner, Crystal, about doing different events and doing readings there and stuff. So we just kind of started working together. But they sell crystals, they sell tarot decks, they sell incense, all different kinds of things like that, and it's awesome. They always get new stuff in, which is dangerous because then I always find new things, but it's a wonderful space to go.
And no cap, her name is Crystal?
Yes. I promise you. Yes.
That's amazing.
So okay. What you had to do. Yeah, but she's wonderful to work with, just like coming in the store by herself. And they host all kinds of readers and healers and different kinds of people there all the time, which is fun. So you get a variety. So I'm grateful to be one of those many people. And I'll be there twice next weekend just for fun. So Friday I'm going to be hosting a watercolor painting party. Could have a better name, but that's what I came up with.
No, that's cool.
Because I make watercolor affirmation paintings for my business, and it's such a fun and relaxing thing just to do watercolor. And you don't have to add quotes, but I'll bring all the supplies. I have all the paint and the brushes and the tablecloths and all the things, and we'll just hang out and paint. And it's not a thing where I teach you, where I tell you like we're all going to paint the same thing. It's like you can paint whatever you want and kind of do your own shapes or do your own colors or whatever it is, and then you get to take home whatever you make. So it's really fun. I've done it one other time so far, so I'm excited to do it again during the day and see what happens. So it's going to be really fun. What's
attendance like on that? Are we talking a few people, a dozen people, dozens of people? Is it like a full room, or what should you expect?
I'm thinking probably around like half a dozen or so, kind of depending on. Yeah. So usually smaller, which is nice because
a little more intimate. Yeah.
Yeah, and maybe as it gets bigger, we can do it in a bigger space too. But I think around like 6 to 8-ish people, maybe.
There's nothing wrong with 6 to 8.
Yeah,
8-ish.
No, it's great. Yeah, because the first time I did it, we had 4 people, which was just great too. Just a nice small group, so we can chat and relax and
get to know each other, and everybody gets some floor space. Nobody feels left out or anything like that.
Exactly. Yeah, so that's really fun. Like I said, you get to take home whatever you end up making, and then you don't have to deal with any of the cleanup. That's just me. So it'll be a really fun time. I'm excited for that one.
And so tell me more about your watercolor kit. Like, so you went out and bought this? Is this something that you just had on hand, or you did it just
No, I bought it. Yeah, I got some, from Michael's or different places. I have like the watercolor like palettes, I guess they're called, and then I got the paper and the brushes. I have like a million mugs at home, so it gives me a good excuse to use the mugs for these for these parties. I get them out of my house for a little bit, and then you just set up and paint whatever you want. It's really really low key. I love it.
It sounds like a great time. Great way to meet people too and get out. People are always saying it's tough to get out and do stuff that isn't going to the bar or drinking and stuff like that, right? This sounds like a really fun way to get out and do something, and then you have something to take home.
Yeah.
And then the next day they come back to Mystic Moth Studio?
They can. It'd be a different event, but same place because I love them, obviously. So the next day, so that'd be Saturday the 9th, I'm going to be there from 11 a.m. to 4 p.m. doing in-person card readings. So whether you've had a reading done before or not, you can pop in and check out the store if you want to, or just come for readings or whatever. I'll be there from 11 to 4. You can either book ahead of time or walk in. It's really flexible. I'll bring a couple different card decks. I own like 30, so I'm not going to bring all of them. But I'll bring several. That way you can, if there's a deck that you like, we can use, or I can pick it for you. It's really like flexible.
What's the differences in the card decks? So is it like, do you have like a Winnie the Pooh one and a Mickey Mouse one, and are they themed like that? Or
some are, yeah. So I have some that are more like traditional style and some that are more fun. Like I have a Disney villains deck because I had to use that a lot for Halloween. It's fun. Yeah, so there's that. I do have more like ones like The Office is my favorite show, so I do have the Office tarot deck.
Oh wow,
it's amazing. It's like unauthorized, but like it's great. I have Stranger Things, Game of Thrones, things like that.
So it really is like that. That's very cool. Yeah. My wife and I, we both watched The Office to death. And that was a decade ago, and we just can't watch it anymore. We tried to watch it again, and it's like, I'm sick of these kids in there. They're proud. Maybe it's because I'm older now too. I don't know. It's like dude, you're 20 something. You got your whole life ahead of you. What are you complaining about? Like, it's kind of the attitude. But what we've started recently doing, and it's actually on the Office channel, is they have like these clips where it's like they cut up, so it's just the cold opens. That's nice, because then I don't have to be irritated by the like will they won't they plot that I've seen 100 times. You know what I mean? And it's just more like, oh yeah, ha ha ha, Steve Carell's funny. So that's great. All right, we moving into next. We've got King Gizzard. No, I should have written it down. King Gizzard and the Lizard Wizard. You ever heard of these guys?
No.
They're amazing. I've only heard a few of their songs, and every one of them is a banger. I think Wayne is the one who turned me on to them. You would like Wayne. You and Wayne would get along, I think.
Great.
I should introduce you to Wayne. Wayne, I knew him from Pizza Hut days. That's a long time ago. So I will. We're gonna listen to King Gizzard and the Lizard Wizard, and with Cellophane, and we will be back to talk frequently asked questions. Don't go nowhere.